What's going on, everyone? MikeO back to show off another pickup for the Phillies collection. Pretty awesome pickup, something I've been looking to add for quite a while. It's a 1910-11 T3 Turkey Red, card number 82 in the set, Kitty Bransfield. And Kitty Bransfield was a first baseman for the Philadelphia Phillies, played for the Phillies from 1905 through 1911. This one is SGC graded, 1.5 fair. The Turkey Reds, if you're not familiar with them, they are cabinet cards, so they're fairly large. They're a little over 5 inches by 8 inches, but super sweet, colorful, beautiful artistic renditions, and they look pretty sweet. This one's certainly not in pristine condition at all. Got 1.5 fair, has some stains up there in the right corner, but regardless, these are not exactly cheap, so I was just happy to pick up an intact slabbed copy for the collection. They did make a few Phillies. My number one choice, if given the choice, all at the same price, would be Sherry McGee, but Bransfield, I was fine with picking him up. He actually has a number of cards in the early 1900s that I have and am looking to pick up in the Phillies collection, and you can always add more. Right now, my goal with the Phillies pre-war collection is to kind of just pick up an example from all the different sets from over the years, and I'm just thrilled to add this. It's pretty cool, it's awesome, and I don't know what to say. It's just sweet. I love picking up this stuff from different eras. Love to learn more about the players. You get the kind of the changes, that take place during the times, from the uniform colors to the uniform styles, different stuff like that. And obviously it changes a lot as the decades roll along. Current day Phillies, you really think of them with those bright red uniforms with the pinstripes and even the maroon and powder blue stuff from earlier years. But as you can see, back in the day, wore those kind of generic uniforms with black lettering. Kitty Bransfield, his official name was William, so some of his cards do identify him as William Bransfield, but most of them go by Kitty Bransfield. Like I said, first baseman, solid player overall, really good defensively. Offensively, not terrible, not amazing. Did play during the dead ball era. Hit .270 for his career in 4,999 at-bats, so he certainly got his fair share of plate appearances during his playing career, which took place between 1898 and 1911. Made his major league debut with the Boston Beaneaters in 1898. Sat out in 99 and 1900, but 1901 to 1904 he was with the Pirates and participated in the 1903 World Series, so got a chance to partake in that World Series. That was his only postseason action of his career. Spent 1905 through 1911 with the Phils. That's where he had his most success, including his best year, which was 1908. Had 3 home runs, which tied a career high. Had 3 home runs a number of times. 71 RBIs, hit 304. 304 that year was good enough for 4th in the National League. Stole 30 bases, which was also a career high, and that was a really strong season. He only had 105 stolen bases during his entire career, and kind of became a baseball lifer after his career ended with one season with the Cubs in 1911. He did eventually become an umpire in the National League and some of the other leagues, minor leagues, and eventually became a scout for the Cubs. So, Kitty Bransfield. So, pretty cool card. I'm really happy to add it. Looks really nice. The registration is not perfect on the card, but overall, really strong and really neat. Take a look at the back. This is a really nice, sleek slab from SGC. And this is a checklist back. There are a few different back variations. For him, I believe there's a turkey red. As you can see, some stains from over the years, but overall, really nice. Baseball and athlete picture department. Jersey City, New Jersey. The offer is very past its expiration date of June 30th, 1911. But you can see the checklist, which is actually pretty cool. this one is written on, so obviously they were marking off some of the cabinet cards that they had picked up, but it's cool to kind of look at that checklist and see all the different players and the different teams being represented. And obviously there's some big time names mixed in there as well, so that's pretty sweet. But it's just cool. It's really fun to kind of mix up what you collect. I love the modern stuff, but I also love the pre-war stuff and everything that comes in between. It's a really awesome part of this hobby and the sport of baseball in general. And obviously all sports have their history, but a rich history that you can kind of look back on and kind of change what you're doing from week to week and in this hobby. And there's always something to learn. There's always something new to pick up. And there's a lot of choices. Some of the stuff can be a little pricey. Other stuff is extremely affordable, way more affordable than you would expect for, cards that have been kind of lucky at times to survive. But really happy with this. And I've enjoyed sharing all of the pickups with the community. Would love to kind of hear your thoughts. Here's a look at the flip. And a look at the card. Just the turkey reds are sweet. And, I love the originals of this stuff, but I'm also a sucker for some of the stuff they do. Tops with the modern players, putting out the different sets. I think that's pretty cool. Turkey red is part of the 2020 Tops flagship. It's an insert. Might be retail exclusive. It's a pretty large set. And they look cool and it's fun. And I think just embracing the history of this hobby, embracing the history of the sport is fun and important. So comment down below. Let me know what you think. You guys have any turkey T3s? I know some people in the community do have a ton of this stuff. Obviously, there's a lot of people with incredible vintage and old school collections, but have you ever considered picking up any, and would you pick up any, or do you more just like to kind of browse and take a look at it? Because definitely at one point while I was in the hobby, before I actually started collecting any of the old school stuff, it was something that I would check out at like the National or a large card show and just kind of look at it and enjoy it. But once you start picking some up, it is pretty special and pretty fun. So let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great one.